All right, you guys. We going down the rabbit hole. This is Ren.
Get it?
Power.
Power.
Okay. Damn, yo. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boyz podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don. Want to be back in the house once again.
And we are going down the Ren rabbit hole. Now, I haven't reacted to Power, but before we did our interview with Ren, which check that out on the channel. It should be out by now or on the way, but fire, you guys. You guys are going to be so excited. I have to spill some of the beans during this one, actually. But when we were setting up the interview, I was reading the comments because I posted a video. What do you guys want to ask us to ask Ren? And someone in the comments said, ask him about his family. I know they split up because he mentions it in Power. Well, I had never seen Power, so I was like, but we hadn't done a reaction. So I was just like, yo, we'll do it after. But because of that reference, I wanted to hear what this was about. But bro, that sample he's using, like, I like these type of beats because like with Animal Flow, I'm like, ooh, this is like dope. But like this is the vibration I'm on. Like instantly this, Genesis, this is what I'm on right now. And then when I listen to, let's say, Animal Flow or something like that, I go to a different place. You know what I'm saying? So this just, I don't know, that we only played like 15 seconds and I was just like instantly like, let's freaking go.
What's weird is that intro for some reason reminded me of Hotline Bling. And then and now he's switching it up and I'm like, oh, what are we going to do? Like, is he going to be singing in this like... It's crazy because the UK's got like so much heat and so many influences, like Sam Smith. Like I used to rock with him back in the day. And then like, I'm pretty sure Jamie, I think it's Lydell, is from the UK.
Okay.
I could be tripping. Have you ever heard of him?
Now
I'm like coming out my anus again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to resist the urge to fact check myself.
Yeah.
But there's just this whole like blue-eyed soul. Have you heard that term before?
No.
It's just like white people singing soul music, basically.
Yeah.
But you know, the
That
UK
makes
is
sense.
renowned for it, and there's like a lot of artists that like push the envelope in the UK, and they bring in soul elements with like electronic and just abstract different stuff. And I don't know why I'm like just off that first initial intro got that kind of vibe, but I'm super curious to see where this goes.
Well, let's get into it, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you rock with our vibe, subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 100,000 subs. Let's get things rolling.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boyz podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to pull the logo down and pull the video up. Now, don't forget the Ren interview, depending on when you're watching this, is either on the channel or on its way. It is epic, and you guys, I'm just excited for it. So peep that out, and peep out all the original content we have on the channel. We have a bunch of original stuff, music videos, freestyles, parodies. Mushy Peas is a parody of Genesis, so all of that's coming your way. But most importantly, you guys, if you want to see us be successful, we're trying to live off of this. We're working on a brand deal with Manscaped. It's a company we believe in. And right now, we're if you guys order something from Manscaped and use the promo code FBOYZ, that's FBOYZ, you get 20% off of your order, free shipping. And yo, it would help us out as we're negotiating this deal.
Yeah, we're trying to get a brand deal, and simply put, if you guys support us and buy some product through them using our using our promo code, it's going to help us secure a deal. We calculatedly reached out to certain brands that we either use in our personal lives, like or you know, work with or eat, like things like that we actually use, consume, and they were the first ones to hit us back.
Basically the ones we believe in. And so, you know, if you need it, order it. You know what I'm saying? And
That's right.
It supports us. So let's get it popping. We'll put the link in the description. Now let's get into the music, man. This is Ren, and this is crazy. Watch this. Hotline Bling. That's your Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
Get it? Power.
I love that, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Because you know I love samples. Now, we're going to get into this, but I got to highlight this. You guys, we just did an interview. Who is that, Don?
Sam?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his.
I didn't know if you were going to drop the little hint, but yeah. So
that's his videographer. And you guys, at the end of our interview, Sam drops in on the interview and they just go crazy dropping gems that I haven't heard in an interview yet. So
nope. They let us in on a little, inside baseball or inside info on what they're working on next. And it is super exciting.
It's crazy. And they actually let us know how many takes it took to shoot a Money Game.
Yeah, which was nuts. And honestly, like, I just love the vibe
video,
because you and I, we do our thing. We go back and forth. Sam jumped in at the end and you could just see like the camaraderie and the friendship and the excitement of working together. It was really dope.
That's Sam. That's his videographer. Let's see if this is a one take.
Okay.
All right. Now we're really going to vibe, y'all. Let's go.
Power. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm doing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, I up the ante, learning licks like John Frusciante, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Woo! Rock and roll in my soul, bumping Nat King Cole on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life weren't sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my... That's what it was. I focused on my... Now let's go back. Let's go back.
Yo, this...
Do you know who Mark Ronson is?
No.
Pretty sure he's a producer from the UK as well, who's produced just like a bunch of hits, and like he kind of has a hip hop vibe. So he's worked with like hip hop artists, but then worked with like some pop artists as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
Did that remind you of him or something?
Yeah, just kind of to a degree, because it's just like there's a whole just like wave of UK artists that just like push the envelopes with like, bringing in soul and hip hop and just like,
So what I really liked about this verse was he's just telling his life, his upbringing. And it's kind of in a playful way. He's like eating fish and chips on the console. But the crazy part, that little part where he said his mom and dad split, shalom, but I hate seeing my mom alone. And I remember when I asked him about his family, we were doing this dance in the interview because I was going to ask him, like I asked, how's your relationship? And he was kind of vague. And I didn't want to push or pry because I don't know how he feels or stands about that. But as we get to know him through the music and from that interview, I feel like you get to open up and have deeper conversations. But it's like when you're doing an interview, it's a dance. And I'm really glad I got to hear that because he said that. And he dropped some gems about his dad and his mom in that interview with us. So anyways, the thing that I love, though, is that he said, I focused on my power. And what I believe he's saying is I focused on my music, my art. And what's crazy is if he's making his own beats, which I'm pretty sure he made this beat, I'm like, where did he sample this? So I have personal favorites, and this is definitely catapulting up there. I don't know what it is about the sounds. Right now, off top, just from that first verse in this hook, because I love soulful samples. You guys hear it in my music. I love samples. That's me, old school boom bap hip hop. He has this fusion thing going on. So right now, this would be my favorite. Then I would go Humble, and then I'd go Genesis. Or those are like my tops. But I really enjoy his music in general. Like especially like I could just play like a live album of this full busking. Like just play it all Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tripping out though. I'm really enjoying this. Did you want to say anything else before I hit?
I want to listen to the song, honestly.
Let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna bring back
late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my... That's what it was. I focused on my... Now let's go back. Let's go back. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a gold plaque. My style is old school, but I swear this ain't a throwback. I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back.
When I was 16, I was a sick teen. I was a victim of my head. I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. 16, in an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was quite sick then. I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but fuck it, we're all misguided individuals, life can suck it. My cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up the whole bucket. I'll drink my tears so I can drown my sorrow. Sing like I might die tomorrow. Live note for note, I go for broke on every single song I wrote. And every single song I write brings freedom to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside an intricate design of kicks and snares and fat bass lines. I flip the script until I find my... It is what it is. I focus on my... Now run the track.
Yo,
This song is a vibe.
bro, it just reminds me of like when Kanye pulls an ill sample and he just really makes it work. And not comparing him to Kanye, there's Kanye songs where I just like jump out of my seat, and I'm ready to jump out of my seat on this one. Like this is a banger. Now, in that verse, he was talking about his addiction. It sounds like he had a little coke addiction, and he was like, that's what he said.
Something. He was sniffing something.
Yeah,
Could have been glue.
True. This is
You know
true.
what I mean?
Was you on that glue?
Sniffing booty.
Hey, Rand, was you on
Sniffing
that
booty
glue?
crack.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
What else did he say? I just like the wordplay and how he said I was a pleb. That is a word I would never use in a rap, but it's kind of sick. Like I was like, okay, yo. Anyways, dude, he's snapping, bro. He's snapping, dude.
It's funny because that jumped out to me too. I was like, "Ee, nice."
Now, I don't think this is a one take, but it could be if they had multiple cameras.
I think 2 cameras, or they were just cutting back and forth.
Yeah. So it could be.
Yeah.
So I'm just tripping out because him and Sam, after talking to them and their relationship with doing one take shots, I was just like,
what was
bro,
that movie he said? Was it Valerie or Veronica?
Victoria.
Oh.
Don't spill the beans before the reaction drops.
I know. I didn't say anything. I just said, what was that?
No, that was a good little crumb. You gave him a breadcrumb.
A little crumb. Victoria.
I'm telling
Who's
you guys,
Victoria?
the interview was fire, you guys.
You know, the other thing, a couple things. One was just like, I brought this up before, but I like how he takes these serious subjects and puts this hype beat into it, and so it's like you're able to digest it more, in my opinion, because it's like you get that realness of the raw story of his emotions and his life, but then the beat just makes me feel like good, and he's like talking about getting back into your power. And then I just am reminded of like one of my favorite things in life is to drive and listen to music. There's something about listening to music, and the action of driving. It's like a meditation, but at the same time, it's just like there's very few experiences like that. It's not like the same as like listening to music in my house.
Yeah.
Even if I have, a nice stereo system and it's bumping, it's not the same as like driving. And that's what I'm just getting is just like that feeling of riding with your homie and you're just like bumping a song. In summer and the windows are rolled down.
Moonroof down.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, there's the cuties. Yeah.
So you're in a sundress at the little coffee shop. You pull up like, hey, on me. Yo, well, how come
I'm a man of God.
If you put on the Harry Potter glasses, you and Sam would look very similar.
We would, bro. We could be brothers.
How come if you took off your glasses and could sing, we could do a parody of Sam Tompkins? You could be Sam Tompkins. I could put on a wig and be Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Anyways, wait till you guys see Mushy Peas. You'll see what I'm saying when I say put on a wig. Anyways, here we go, man. This is Ren. Power. We love it.
It is what it is. I focus on my... Now run the track.
Yeah, maybe it is just 2 angles.
Get it?
So weird driving on the left-hand side. I know. It's scaring me right now.
Get it? Power. Get it?
Damn. He just let the breakdown. He just played the beat. He just did a breakdown at the end, just like let it rock. And I was with that. I could have rocked with that beat like 10 more minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that was, man, I feel, it's funny because me and you came in here tired tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We did the
I feel
Bill Burr
energized.
reaction and laughed. But this one got my spirit where it needs to be. I feel like we can do a few more, bro.
I know, me too. Honestly, I haven't had a day off in like 2 weeks, and it's like the grind is like getting to me. But like all of a sudden, I'm just like ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I just got that power.
You
I just
focused on
got
your
that
power.
I just got charged up. Autobots.
All right, man. I wonder what that sample was from.
Got that battery in my back.
Hey,
Ready to go on the attack.
Hey, what up, Shorty? You know what I'm saying? Shorty, my Shorty wop. Hey, you heard of Ram before? Oh, you ain't never heard of Ram before? Well, let me show you. All right, anyway, sorry,
That
guys.
was weird.
That was weird.
Tangent.
Damn these chains. Yo, on another note, this is crazy, dude.
On another note.
So my old jiu-jitsu coach, Jeff Moss. Okay, I probably don't know if I should say his last name, but Jeff. Anyways, he's an older brother.
His phone number is, and you can reach Matt.
I don't know if he's in his 50s or 60s. He's like, hey, man. He just texted me out the blue. I haven't talked to him in years. And he just texted me. He's like, hey, man, I've been going down the Ren rabbit hole, and I came across your reactions. So I started watching your series. And he's like, bro, I saw the one with your daughter. Adorable. Da-da-da. Ren is amazing. Da-da-da. I was like, how the hell Ren's bringing everyone together right now, bro? That's a true story. It happened to me. I woke up in my bed. I'm checking my text. Happened. I was like, he's like, are you still training? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yo, I got to stop by the school one day and go get a session in with you guys. But it's just crazy. And it's crazy how big our channel is getting because he's not the only person in my life who's been seeing stuff from our channel. It's not always Ren reacting. It's a lot of times it's Harry Mack. Sometimes it's like my music videos, like the Mad Child joint. It's just the ones that have a lot of views. Like you forget anything over 100,000 views. Like that's a lot of people, bro. Like, and the world is only so big.
I told you, like, randomly, like, you know, this person that lives in Steamboat was, like, listening to our podcast, didn't even realize it was me. And he's like, had to, like, go back and was like, damn, I've been watching the Harry Mack reactions. That is Simone. I think he just listens to him at work. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just, like, put it in the background while they're working.
Yeah.
So it's weird, the reach when people just randomly are like, oh, my God, you mean the F-Boys?
Yeah, it's crazy, you guys. All right, you guys, we're going to ride off into the sunset. Man, you guys, we are on a mission. We got to get Ren's channel to 1 million subs and beyond.
What's it at now? Isn't it like 980,000?
No, it's like 900. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I forget. Last time I checked, it was like 915 or 100. You know what I'm saying? So let's get them over that. And to do that, we know most of you are subscribed. If you're not, you better go subscribe. But if, you know, we got to tell people, we got to repost his music videos. We got to keep spreading the word.
There's something about that,
you know
million, you know?
Yeah, he's going to get that. Yeah, man.
Millie.
But he's on his way, man. He going to get it. He going to get it. But let's just be a part of that extra push and get it there faster and get him to 2 mil. But
the big push.
Hey, the big push, baby. You'll learn about them too in our interview.
Breadcrumbs. Hansel and Gretel.
Holler. Anyways, you guys, like, share, and comment on all the content. If you really rock with our vibes, subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.